everyone, a huge welcome back to my YouTube page, The Rundown. Before we dive into this training video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who showed their love and support to my first ever YouTube video, the 1000 meter track race. If you haven't watched that, please go onto my profile and watch it. Now let's dive into this marathon training run. Today's run is a key marathon specific workout, and one I'll be using to dial in my goal marathon pace of 4:16 per kilometer for a sub 3 hour marathon. Pretty much this session is built around a warm-up, followed by 2, 3, 2 and 3 kilometer efforts, all at targeted marathon pace, with 1 kilometer of easy running between each effort. The purpose of this workout isn't speed, it's learning how to lock into marathon pace, recover while still moving and hold that pace as fatigue builds. This is the type of session that builds confidence, efficiency and durability for race day. So today I'll take you through the entire process, from warm-up to each effort and cool down, so you can see exactly how this kind of marathon prep looks in real time. And we're off. Target pace here is 4:16. The Garmin stats are a bit behind starting, but they eventually catch up as the video goes on. As you can see, I hit a 3:44 a bit early on, had to calm down, start finding the pace that I need to maintain for 3 hours in a few months. That's the trickiest part, trying to learn to hold the pace without constantly staring at your watch. You need to learn to adapt to the pace. And yeah, so I actually did that surprisingly well throughout this video, as you'll see. Here is the first effort, I believe was 2K at a 4:16 pace, and go from there. Always such amazing views when running on the Cairns Esplanade, especially early in the morning. Even when it's cloudy like such, it is still a beautiful run. Us locals are very lucky that this is the backyard we get to train on day in, day out, and we shouldn't take it for granted. So 4:15 for the first 2 kilometers, so I was very happy with that pace. I believe I fluked it the first time. I wasn't looking at the watch very often. I was going based off feel just to see where I would be at, and nailed it, 4:15. So obviously on marathon day, I would like to be a bit quicker just to save myself some error in the long run. But yeah, very happy with that effort, and now we get to enjoy 1 kilometer easy running with this beautiful view. Calm before the storm, as you can hear me take a deep breath then as I begin the next 3 kilometers of this training block. Recovery was great, legs felt good. As you can see on the stats, my splits started slower this time as I wanted to ease into this because I knew it was going to be a lot harder adding the extra kilometer. I had to save energy and be a bit more smart about what I do at these stages, as they become very tactical and important on race day. So we start to get around the 4:20 area, and yeah, let's see how we go for the next 3 as we soak up these amazing views that Cairns has to offer. Got to enjoy the view of the big cruise ship. Running past it always makes me wish I was just on it instead of sweating in 30-degree temperature, 80% humidity most of the time where we live, but wouldn't want to go anywhere else than here to train. There we have it, folks. 4:14 for that 3 kilometer block. I was stoked about that. Not so much of the speed I held, but so much the comfort I felt. Things were starting to click. My heart rate wasn't spiking. As you can see on screen, 160. That's kind of my my mid-tempo range / high, but I felt in control, I felt comfortable as we now get into my third block, which is the final 2 kilometer block, as we again aim for the 4:16 pace, heading north towards the start line for the park run, where I'll do my final 3. Final 2 kilometer block done at 4:14 again. Very happy with that result. Things just clicked, just like the previous block. And as we now approach the final 3 for parkrun, it's always tricky doing training with parkrun because sometimes your adrenaline kicks in where you want to flat foot it, but you also got to be sensible and just sit back, enjoy the race, and include your training into parkrun, which is what I've started doing recently, and I've been loving it.
Here we go, 4:15's up.
And that's right, here we go into my final 3 kilometer block, and I was joined by some awesome company, Cameron Parker, great mate of mine, great running mate. He's very inspiring to watch. He's done amazing things and he's just getting back into running again. As you can see in the lead, Ed's taking the lead as he always does. I think he ran a high 16s this race. Amazing effort as always, as I'm just happy to have company by me, and Cameron's just awesome to run with, so shout out to Cameron. I also owe him $50.
Same old. Hot sweaty, I got 3 jobs to do today as well. Started at 5:30 this morning. Yeah, that's right. I feel better about myself if I do fitness now.
As we're about to hit our first kilometre at 4:11, I knew you had gone a bit quicker as expected in parkrun.
Let's go, son!
Ed flies past, probably doing 3:11. I'm just happy to hang on, stay injury free, and don't be silly during this parkrun. Yeah, so at this point, I'd hit my 3K. My time on the watch, 4:14 again. As Cameron runs off, probably enjoying the alone running without me chatting in his ear. As I start my cool down process, 15 minutes, and very happy with how this training block went. I've probably said this 100 times in this video, but once again, soaking the views. Lovely Cairns Parkrun Esplanade. Got runners on the right running down towards the turnaround point, then you got the ones in front heading towards the finish line. Always such an amazing view, and I'm just enjoying the cool down during it, because most of the time when I'm on this course, I'm flat out running a 3:40 pace, heart rate at 180, and it's never the best. But as we approach the end of the workout here, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's made it this far in the video. It's been 8 minutes. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing it for you guys and for myself as well. So thanks everyone for watching again. If you like it, subscribe, leave a comment and leave a like, and stay tuned for the next one.